it is. You know what time of the week it is. You know what time of the day it is. Go on and hit that share button and let people know that your favorite motivator.
The enigmatic entrepreneur whose words will make you sure. Know, trust, and believe. The master teacher has come to help you succeed. The gem dropper, the truth speaker, the voice in the universe that will bring you to your highest peak. Welcome to the Get High on Motivation Show with Mimi the Motivator, your favorite motivator's favorite motivator.
The time is here, the time is now. So pick up and put on your crown. Goodbye to yesterday. Welcome to life eternal.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, love bugs. It is your favorite motivator, Mimi the Motivator, and this is the Get High on Motivation Show. I am a holistic leadership development expert, which all that means is that I love to help people get from where they are to where they desire to be. I help them remove the roadblocks that they didn't even know that were there, and some that they may have already identified. And then we together create a roadmap to get to where they desire to be. I'm like your human Siri. I'm a human alchemist. That is my job. It is my passion. It is my jam. I just really love helping people take what's in their head and make it happen in reality because I know that it is possible. If you desire it, it is possible. If you desire it, you deserve it. And my job is to do everything I can to learn all that I can and come and share this knowledge with you so we together can grow up and blow up and glow up, right? So I'm glad that you are here. If you are a first timer, let me explain some things to you. First and foremost, I cuss. Now, I did not cuss in my past seasons. I mean, a little bit, one will slip out, but I am getting to that age, y'all, where I can no longer censor myself unless somebody is paying me to do it. But this is my show and I pay me to do this. And if you want to pay me to do it, then I'll take your money. But at the end of the day, this is my show, it's my platform, and I'm going to talk how I want to talk. So if you don't like cuss words, then you might need to skip to the next show. Now, I'm not promising that I'm going to use one, but I am promising that one might slip out my mouth and you need to be prepared for it. The other thing that you need to know listening to this show is that we are working on being 1% better in one area of our life. We're not trying to make leaps and bounds. We're not going mountaintop to mountaintop because we know there's value in that valley. There's value in those dark spaces. We're like seeds that's planted in the dark and we're going to grow up and sprout on this thing. But we do that by becoming 1% better in one area of our life every single day. It's a very small commitment that has very large returns. So if you're an investor, invest this next 30 minutes into yourself, into your future, into your family, into your community, into your business, because all of that will be affected by the changes you make within yourself. So if you're afraid of change or you're not ready to make any changes or transformations, you definitely are tuned into the wrong show. Skip to the next one, or you can skip to the last one. I don't care what you do, but we are ready and prepared to have some food for thought because we share food for thought every single week, whether it comes from a song, come from the Bible. And I think this one comes from the Bible. As a matter of fact, it comes from Psalm 4 and 8. My grandmother brings me these lovely little pieces of paper and I just love them. I just use them. She just sits them on the bed. She don't say nothing. She just leave it there for me so I can use it on the show. So shout out to my Graham. All right. In peace, I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. In peace, I will lay down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Now, I'm going to tell you, I love guns. I love revolvers. But guess what? That revolver is not what keeps me safe. And I know that. I probably can swing a baseball bat really good. Let me tell you something. I think I'm the queen of throwing things. I can throw something and hit you right where I want to hit you. Don't play with me. But that is not what keeps me safe. It's not even my sharp tongue that keeps me safe. What keeps me safe is that I am protected by a golden white light. And so are you. You are protected by a golden white light because you're an extension of that golden white light. And so with knowing that, know that when you go to sleep tonight, rest in that knowledge. Rest, surrender to that knowledge that you are protected by golden white light, that the world is safe and friendly and nothing can come against you. Now, I'm not trying to take y'all to church, but what they said is that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So it is no weapon that can come against you. So somebody can have a revolver in their hand and it can't hurt you unless you open yourself to it, or unless it's something that's supposed to happen for your later greater good. But at the end of the day, it is your higher power. Call it what you want, whether you call it God, Allah, Jah, Atya. It doesn't, Krishna, it doesn't matter. Universe, source, energy, it's all the same. In that same energy is protecting you each and every day, everywhere you go, and it's protecting you in your sleep. I mean, just be honest. Can you protect yourself in your sleep in real life? You can't even protect yourself from your dreams or your nightmares. So how you think you're going to protect yourself from a real human threat walking in your door? You can't. But we also cannot operate out of fear because we were not made in the power of fear. We are all powerful beings. And when you start walking in that power and even sleeping in that power, operating in that power, it makes a difference. That's when nothing can come against you. It's because you're walking in that power and it's exuding and it's pushing away. It's protecting anything that should not come your way. Just like we talked about in one of the last shows about rejection being a form of protection. You are being protected, love bug, in every area of your life, whether you can realize it or not, whether you can see it, whether you're even willing to accept it. You don't have to accept universal laws for them to work. You don't have to accept gravity for gravity to work. It's going to work every day, all day, the same way. Same thing with every other universal law. You're not exempt. As a matter of fact, these laws were scripted just for you, for your prosperity, for your protection, for your purpose. Do you even know your purpose? Have you even taken the time to really get clear on what your purpose is? Because your purpose is not to work and make money and buy stuff. And no, your purpose is something that is ingrained in you. It's a purpose that you had when you were born and brought to this earth. It's why you came. And because you were sent with such a specific purpose, please believe the creator, the powers at be that sent you to this realm, sent you with protection. So in peace, you will lie down tonight because it is your higher power alone that provides you safety. So quit trying to protect yourself from people. Quit trying to protect yourself from the world. Quit trying to protect yourself from being hurt. Because that same wall that you are putting up to protect yourself is walling things out. You're walling your manifestations out. You might even be walling your God, your higher power out. You think you're in this alone. You think you got to do it all yourself. When you don't, you are not here alone. You got a whole band of ancestors that walk through every door with you. When you go to sleep, your ancestors are still woke, watching over you. And that is why we are always protected. So now that you know that you are protected against anything that really could cause you any real harm or danger, operate in that today. And know that anything that you have recognized as a danger is not really a danger. It's really not a threat. It's really something that has come to serve you, to make you greater, stronger, better, wiser, smarter, a little less naive. All of your experiences, you are co-creating. All of your experiences, you are attracting to you. So that whatever it is that you express that you really want to do, be, or have, so it can take place. Because it doesn't just magically happen. Although today we are going to talk about how to wave a magic wand over your life. So if you're ready to know what that magic wand is, and if you even got one over there in your drawer or in your back pocket or in your purse, stay tuned, because this show is about to get litty. Oh my gosh, I don't have no water, y'all. I left my water. Lord have mercy. That means I'm going to be smacking my teeth, y'all. Okay, so just bear with me. So let's talk about this magic wand. Like, with my clients, because I am a coach, y'all, just in case you didn't know, I'm a holistic coach. I do this activity with some of my clients where I have them wave a magic wand over their life. I don't say, I grab an ink pen, whatever you got to do to make believe. If you are one of those people who have your spiritual tools on deck and you have a selenite wand, or if you don't know what that is, Google it and go get you one in case you need something in your hand. But you can wave a magic wand. You can wave your hand. Your hand is a magic wand. Let's start with that. The first magic wand that you do have in your toolbox that you may or may not have known you had is your hand. You got power in your hands. We already know that, right? We have the power to heal. We have the power to create. We have the power to destroy in these same hands. These hands are tools of manifestation. These tools are your magic wand. You literally can wave your hand. Have you ever been at a church or watched one of them church services and they say, put your hands and put your hand towards the television or put your hand towards the person that we're praying for? It's because we have a magic wand at the end of this arm. This whole arm is your magic wand. And you can wave it over any situation and speak over that situation and make it be what you desire to be, which leads me to our second wand. This conversation is going faster than I expected. I might need to slow down. But that's because we're just getting started and I'm excited. The second wand that you have is your voice. You have the power to speak over the power to speak something into existence. You have the power to speak something out of existence as well. This power goes either way. It goes up, down, right, left, and all around. And sometimes people think that they're exempt from this power. Some people think that this power only works for some people, but this power works for everybody. If you got arms, or are used to have arms, or think you got arms, and you got a fake prosthetic arm, it don't matter. You can wave it over your life. You could be a deaf mute and still speak over yourself because your voice always still works in your head, whether you can speak out loud or not. You can be in a meeting and speak over the meeting without moving your lips. You can speak over any situation from your heart, from your spirit. And don't act like I'm making this up. If I asked you to close your eyes and said, say the word Powerball, you're not going to move your mouth. But guess what? You're definitely going to hear the words in your head, Powerball. And you're not going to hear my voice. You're going to hear your own voice say, Powerball. How did that happen? Who said it and who's listening? We're not even going to go there. But know that there's somebody saying it and there's somebody listening. And that somebody is you. You can speak over yourself. So if we can speak over ourselves and we can speak over our day, what would you speak over your day today? What would you speak into existence? What would you eradicate? And do not use the word not, because our universe doesn't understand that language. You can say, I don't want this to happen. I don't want this to happen. And the universe says, oh, you want that to happen? Here you go. Because the third magic wand we have is our mind. Our mind is the most powerful magic wand that you have in your toolkit. Your mind creates. Your mind destroys. The power of your mind is like no tool out there. It's sharper than any blade. It's stronger than any mallet. It is firmer than any foundation you have stood upon. When you start tapping into the power of your mind, there is nothing that will be impossible to you. Absolutely nothing. But you have to accept that power. You have to believe in that power, and then you have to utilize it. How many of us gain information and never apply the information? We get the tools and don't use them. We get the certifications, and it's just a piece of paper collecting dust somewhere. Maybe on the wall, maybe in the file cabinet, maybe in a pile of papers on our floor. It is time out for us to be having tools and not using them, for us to get this information and this knowledge, this ancient technology, and not be putting it to work. I've given you 3 magic wands already. The power of your hands, your body. You can heal yourself. I'm a Reiki practitioner, and all I got to do is put my hands on myself, and I know that I can heal myself. I can use my hands to heal other people, and you can too. I can use my voice to lift people up. The same way I can use my voice to tear somebody down, because my voice is a magic wand. What are you using your magic wand for? What kind of words are you speaking over yourself? What kind of words are you speaking over your situation? What kind of words are you speaking over the people in your life? Many of us are investing more time and energy into speaking and using our magic wand on other people than on ourselves. Quit focusing on them and wave the magic wand over you. Quit trying to change them. Stop trying to change the world. If you want to change the world, change you. So now that you know that you have these 3 magic wands right there at your disposal, what would you do with these magic wands? What do you want to speak into existence? What do you want to experience? As a matter of fact, we're going to rewind. What do you desire to experience? What do you desire to have in your life? Who do you desire to be? Start waving that magic wand, thinking it with your thoughts, and then speaking it out into the atmosphere, speaking it over yourself into your own ear gate. We have to take the responsibility of programming ourselves to have, to be, and to do what we desire. And stop operating on the program that our parents have given us, that the schools gave us, that the church gave us, or whatever organization you have been a part of. You might have grew up in some other kind of something, and you're still carrying those values that somebody handed to you. You are borrowing those values. Give them back and create your own. We don't have to operate from anybody else's stance. We don't have to operate from anybody else's thinking or logic. We don't have to operate by anybody else's standards but our own. Really, I believe it's us trying to operate by these outer standards that people have placed on us, by trying to operate and fulfill that society dogma. No. When you take the time to get to know yourself and get to know what it is that you really desire, to really get to know what it is that you're willing to do to manifest your desires, and what you are absolutely positively not willing to do, what are you absolutely positively not willing to tolerate? Because toleration is not healthy. Very often we tolerate people in our lives when we could just wave a magic wand and make them go away. Or we can wave a magic wand over ourselves and start becoming a different person, and they will start reflecting a different person back to us. The power is here. The genie in the bottle is here in your mind. The bottle is your subconscious mind, or it's your head. Call it what you want. Rub your temples and wake up that genie inside and tell the genie what it is that you desire, and your wishes will come true. You have the power to make your wishes come true. You are the best thing that has ever happened to you. You are your own salvation. Stop looking for it to come from somewhere else or from someone else. It is you. It is you. Tap into the power of you, not the power of the people. Yes, we know there's a power in numbers and we need a team and all of that, but the first team that you need to get together and tighten up is the team of me. The team of me, myself, and I. Get those three in alignment. That's the best team ever. Me, myself, and I. It's the holy trifecta. When you get your mind, your body, and your spirit in alignment and start operating in that, there is nothing that you cannot manifest unless there is something better out there for you. Because please believe, there's some things we might ask for and it's not what we really desire. We think it's what we desire. I want to challenge you, love bugs, to stop asking for things. Stop asking for specific people. Ask for experience and define what that experience looks like, feels like, smells like. The after effects. What's the aftertaste of the experience? Start thinking about the feelings that you would like to conjure up. And if you want to think about something that you want to materialize or manifest in the material world, think about what it is that you want to manifest for people outside of yourself. You're just a grain of sand on the beach. But guess what? The beach would not be the beach without you. So don't ever minimize who you are on this beach. But know that today is the day where we're going to decide to be 1% better in our power, in owning our power, operating in our power, walking in our power, walking in our purpose. Now, it's going to scare some people. It's going to make some people be like, It's going to make some people judge you and make them whisper. So what? Let them talk. Let them whisper. Let them have thoughts. Their thoughts have nothing to do with you. It's your thoughts that you need to focus on. Quit thinking for people. Stop trying to use their magic wand on your life. You have your own magic wand to use on your own life. Let's start using it. Grab your magic wand and start waving that thing around. Conjure up that energy and start speaking what it is that you desire to experience today. What you desire to experience this year. It is not too late for this to be the best year yet. It is not too late for the best thing ever this year to happen to you. But are you open to it? Are you open to receive what's really out there for you? Are you open to receive the manifestation that you've already built up in your vortexual bank account? Are you ready to cash that vortex check in? I am. If you are, I'm glad you're with me. Because they say, how can two walk together unless they touch and agree? So I hope that we are in agreement. I hope that we are in agreement that we are manifesting more, that we are manifesting greater, that we are manifesting better than ever before. We're going to remind each other that we are the best thing that has ever happened to us, not somebody else. That we are our own salvation. And that we have a magic wand that we can pull out at any time and start waving that thing in the air and making something happen. We can use our voice to start speaking our affirmations as if they already exist, not future tense. Stop putting stuff in the future. I'm going to. No, I am. The most powerful words that you can use in the English language are I am. Many believe that they are the name of God. Whatever you believe, know that the words I am are your fourth magic wand that you can use. I am this. I am that. And then you take your real ink pen magic wand and write these things down, because you have power in your pen. When we are writing things down, we are writing on our minds. Imagine that your mind is that chalkboard that you've seen Bart Simpson writing over and over and over. It is a reason we have to do write-offs. Write-offs for repetition. Write-offs were programming us to think differently, to rewrite over the old pattern that was there, that was making us operate in a way that wasn't okay with the people watching. If you are not okay with your current behavior, if you are wanting to experience something different within yourself, within your world, within your business, your family, your relationships, start pulling out those magic wands. Start using them. Using the power of your voice, using the power of your thoughts, using the power of your body, using the power of pen and paper, the power of affirmations, the power of visualizing, closing your carnal eyes and opening up your first eye to see who you really are, to see who you were really created to be, to see what you were really created to have and to experience. I promise you, those dreams, those desires, those visions that you have are not null. They're not void. They're not dead. I don't care if you hadn't thought about it in a long time. Whatever you desire is for you. And what's for you will always manifest. It may not manifest exactly when you want it to, but please believe, if it's for you, there is nothing, there is no one that can stop it from happening. The only person that can stop something from happening in your life is you. From your lack of belief, a lack of faith, a lack of action, because faith without works is dead. So you do have to work the vision. You do have to work the visualization. You do have to act as if it's already done. Act as if it's already worked out, because everything is always working out for me. Everything is always worked out for me. So it's going to continue to work out for me. That's my affirmation every single day. Everything is always working out for me. Say it with me, love bugs. Everything is always working out for me. Shout it out. I don't care if you're at work. You can whisper to the person in the cubicle next to you. Everything is always working out for me. If something bad happens today and somebody's looking at you strangely, you look at them and you say, well, everything is always working out for me. If you get a bad report at the doctor, you let them know, well, everything is always working out for me. If you get in any kind of uncomfortable experience today, you remind yourself and you say out loud, you speak into your own ears and you speak into the ears of the people around you, that everything is always working out for me. If you start saying that so much, everybody around you is going to know and trust and believe that everything is always working out for him. Everything is always working out for her, because it is, because we believe it. And that's why we tune into this show. So I got to thank you. I got to thank you for investing the time into yourself. I know you could have been anywhere. You could have been doing anything. You could have been listening to somebody else. So I want to thank you for tuning in to me. I want to thank you for touching and agreeing with me that we today are going to be improved people. That we desire better because we know we are worthy of better. We desire more because we are worthy of more. Remind yourself that you are surrounded by a golden white light that goes with you every single place you go. You are surrounded by this golden white light when you go to sleep. So tonight, rest and rest well. Don't just go to sleep, love bug. Allow your mind to rest. Allow your body to rest. Allow your spirit to rest. But what you are going to do tonight before you go to sleep is you're going to wave that magic wand of yourself one last time. You're going to wave that magic wand around your house and say, this is what is going to exist. This is what is going to, this is what is, excuse me, this is what is manifesting. This is what I am manifesting. Speak over your life tonight. Write it down in a journal, what you desire to experience tomorrow. Then give thanks and praise that it's already done and that everything is already worked out for you. And then let me know how it goes. I am Mimi the Motivator, your favorite motivator's favorite motivator. This is the Get High on Motivation show where we get together every week to become 1% better in one area of your life. If you haven't found this video somewhere on YouTube or something, go hit the YouTube button, hit the follow, hit that little belly there. And then go find me on a music app, because I know you got a music app on your phone. Don't play with me. I know you got Amazon, Google, Spotify. I got you, boo. I'm here for you. Wherever you find me, I'm going to be here next week. So be here with me. Be happy. Be healthy. Be you.